Hey guys, Old Beater Cars Workshop. How's everyone doing? So here is my latest project. Yeah, it is a 26 Ford. Oh, sorry. 31 Ford. 31 Ford refuse truck or garbage truck. So anyways, yeah, we come up with some little bit decals on it and stuff like that, and it's a very original build. This actually, I found it on it was actually based on a real picture I found, and it was a prototype. They tried out, and whether I don't know, I didn't see any more pictures of it, but I think it was just a prototype, and not bad for its time, I guess. The technology was there already in 1931, believe it or not. So, but I added a few things on it that weren't. I mean, especially like the decals. It's just my own design. I don't have I didn't have the decals for the garbage company, so I have to get one of those decal maker things, so I can start doing decals again on vehicles. So, it looks the part, I think. So, these decals were a bit of a pain in the ass to put on because they're falling apart on me. So, anyways, it is what it is. So very advanced for what it is. You know. I mean, in 1931, they were thinking about already like using like the arms and stuff like that for garbage pickup. Of course, this is not what they have today. I have this thing about garbage trucks. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but anyways. But how this would work, how it looks on here is basically, back in the old days, you used garbage cans, right? And or garbage barrels, call them like 200-liter barrels or what the fuck they were. And anyways, basically they would roll the garbage can to the truck, right? And they have these arms, I have like a makeshift arm, right? And it would catch on the lip, on these little ribs here on the barrel, and then it would pick it up. So I think I think actually had they may have had a chain on there, but I don't remember. But it'd pick it up and they would dump it into the back here. So that was the thing they were trying. Now more advanced. Now you see the side lift. It's all mechanical now. The garbage trucks come up to the curb there, squeeze the garbage cans and stick them in the back of the truck or inside, right? Same idea. But in 1931, for them to be experimenting with this idea, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty interesting. It's a basic truck. The picture I had, it had the extended cab truck, which is one is here. I really liked it, but I had to modify the frame twice to accept the body on it. The body on it's all custom made. Move a little bit closer. The body on it's all custom made, and it's like those one-offs as always. So people ask me all the time, "Oh, where do you find this kit?" Well, it's not a kit. These things are all one-offs, right? So, but anyways, and same thing as the back. I'll move my camera here. In the back, they had the garbage cans. They had 3 of them on there, and of course, this system probably wasn't the most effective, but it worked. And of course, this whole arm here would lift up, and the garbage would dump into here, to the back thing here, right? So it probably was problematic, but that's the way the picture was, right? It had 3 cans on the back. So, and I mean, looks like to me it would work just fine. So, I mean, as time's gone by, garbage companies have perfected the way they do things. And a lot of times they have basically on the back of modern trucks, they have a little bar on the back, which attaches to the garbage can, the plastic garbage can nowadays, and it dumps it into the back of the hopper there. So, but, same on this side. Identical. I use my famous wheels on here. They're actually 1.5 ton wheels. Correct for this time of year. I mean, correct. It's area error correct wheels. These things are always delicate, you know. And I made my own mirrors for it, so they actually were mirrors I would have used at this time. Big honking things. So, but you know, very basic. The majority of this work is in the back. I mean, the truck itself is not much work to do. You just had to extend the cab and such, and extend the frame. Very, very basic. It's kind of a clumsy thing to pick up, but here's the underside of the frame. So nothing crazy. Actually, I forgot to paint something there. Darn it! It's every damn time. Always forget to paint something every damn bloody time. But it is what it is. So, anyways, it was a good build. It didn't take me too long, maybe a couple weeks to do it, I guess. You know, whatever. It is what it is. And I always seem to forget to paint something all the time. Originally, when I put this model together, I didn't compensate the wheelbase because the way the picture is, it has this oddball back on it, right? Let's see, let's move the camera a bit. It has the oddball dumper on it. Well, you know, I put the model together and I didn't compensate enough for the frame, for the wheelbase on it. So, and I had to modify that and play around with this back here, and I had to change it a couple times in order to compensate for everything. So, but you know, it's a very, very odd system. So, it's weird that they would have this system like this on here, right? With this wheel, with this axle so far back, all this weight behind the rear axle. I mean, it's kind of a crazy, like I said, crazy deal, right? And like I said, it was prototype. So, I mean, they were playing around with it, the idea. But, you know, I've only seen one of these pictures. I've only seen one like it. So, I think if this were something being used in later on in the 30s, they probably would have moved that axle and moved the whole apparatus, made differently, right? So I had to put the axle further back, right? So most of the weight being riding on the axle, so way past the frame, right? So, but it is what it is, and you know, I didn't have very many pictures to go off of just one picture, right, on this deal. So basically, a guy has to be creative and pick all the detail out of the picture and go from there, right? So it had the big heavy duty one, had the big heavy duty rear end in it and such, and the good old 4-cylinder engine was probably underpowered as hell, but you know, they probably made it work, right? It's all about gear ratio. It doesn't always matter on what size your engine is. It matters on what kind of gear ratio you have, and you know, it's all torque. So, believe it or not, anyways, that's all I have to say about this video here. It's model, it's done, and we can shelf it, add it to our rest of our refuge trucks. I really love building the refuge trucks. I really love doing it. Like I said, I have this weird thing about garbage trucks. I don't know. I just like them, especially the older. Actually, I like the newer garbage trucks too. They're kind of cool. So I like the idea you can drive on. You can pretend to be English. You can drive on the right hand side of the vehicle. So anyways, that's kind of kooky, but anyways, whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video. I'll try to bring more great content for you guys to look at, stuff that's original you guys don't see, probably no one has really seen. I find pictures of stuff I really like, and I just go with it. And it can be with one picture, go off one picture and build it. So we're model builders, we can do anything. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned for others. Bye for now.